What's going on, guys? So today we are going to be putting the Tron look to this Cybertruck. So what a Tron look is you're using reflective vinyl, and in this case we are using Avery Dennison V4000, and it is similar to the ones that you see on police cars, and this is white, sort of, it's more of gray, but once it's reflected and you put some light on it, it shines really bright. So look at this, you can see some of the shining right there just from doing a little flashlight. So we're going to show you how it's installed. This is going to stick really well to the stainless steel directly. Color vinyl. Color PPF can be a little bit tougher, mainly due to the fact that a lot of it has hydrophobic coatings. And if it's ceramic coated, this will not work. This will not stick very well. So we have two of these that you'll get. It is really long. It's about, I would say, close to 80 inches. But what you want to do is I'll show you how you join it in between the two. So just for demo purposes, what I'm going to do is you do need a scissor, so that does not come with the kit. So basically you just go right to the edge like this, and you can see that you create a little bit of tension, and then just go ahead and push it down. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do the next section, which is where it meets. And I think this is the question that a lot of people have, is how does it meet right here? So there's a lot of ways you can do it, but this is my recommendation of doing it. So I'm just going to line it up, and you do want it to be a little bit inside the edge, to be honest, not that inside, but just right to it. And the reason being is if it's too out, it's gonna catch and it's not gonna stick very well. So you got this joining right here, and what you want to do first is just figure out where this needs to be cut. So you can see I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here down the middle. So I like joining it kind of like a diagonal. So just like so. Okay. And then you can see I need to cut a little bit here. Boom. And then once you do that, you can see that it joins. Actually, my bad. This is where you want, right where it meets up. That's where you want it. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark it real quick. I was not good in craft as a kid. All right, here we go. So once you have it, what I like to do is I just create this line with my fingernail, and that line is very easy and visible. And you just cut it right to it. And then you could actually just kind of stretch it into it. And that's typically how we will join it. And that's just one way you could join it. You could join it in different areas. You could actually go more in a straighter angle, but I typically like doing this diagonal. I think it looks a lot better. So that's essentially how you join this area. So let's go ahead and get to the next area, which is going to be the doors. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this ready for you. And doors are relatively easy, mainly because of how you have access. We are going to put an illustration on what we recommend where to put it, right? So a very common one is putting right below this body line. So for the doors, what you actually want to do is you want about this much out there, right? So you want to get the scissor and just cut it, and you don't have to be like super accurate in this case, and you could go a little bit more if you want. And then all you have to do is open the door and then just go over it like that. And then that way you get really good coverage and it really sticks like so, right? So you would do the same thing for this side, since you have the kind of coverage here, if you were to do a line down the middle of the rear quarter panel. All right, so moving forward, we have the last part. And we want to show this part because I think other cars aren't as flat or as, straight as a Cybertruck, but there's one area that is actually a lot more curvier, and it is the hood. The hood is actually more concave right here at the top. So what you would actually do, and other cars are all going to be concave, by the way, for the most part. So we wanted to show this part is I would highly recommend getting a table for sure for this part. So I'm just gonna pass this down to our team member. And then you would just start right here in the middle. Sorry, not in the middle, on the end. And then I typically hold about, what would you say, like 3 to 4 inches at a time. And you're gonna line it up. And you can see that the adhesive is really easy to work with. You can kind of like slowly work our way. So you're gonna just grab, I mean, you could do more if you feel confident. Once you feel more confident, I think you can move a lot faster. So while you're holding this one end, you gotta make sure you put some pressure. It is heat, but also pressure activated, right? So just make sure that you're pushing it down with a little bit of force. Same thing for all the edges, guys. You don't want it actually like all the way over because it is more likely to fail, okay? So in this case, so you just want it right to the edge like so. Go all the way. You can see I use the whole thing because this is quite long. And then you go all the way out here. So for the corners, I showed you how I would handle the rear quarter panel, and I would do like a little diamond cut. If you don't really care about like a diagonal cut, you could just cut right to it. So what I like to do here is I just create this line, and then I see the line, and I go a little bit past it, right? And then boom, just like that. And then I didn't have to cut this side, mainly because it was already right to the edge, and I used a straight edge that are machine cut. So for the hood, it's most common to do the hole, and then a lot of times they kind of create an intersection point right here, and I think that looks really good. So you can see the sun is actually hitting this side of the car, and look at that shining right there, and this is the result. And at night, this looks absolutely crazy. So this is why we call it the Tron look, and I think it looks really, really cool. So have fun, you know, you can be creative with this. I think this kit is a really fun project for, you know, kids, families, parents, or yourself, honestly, to do on a weekend. It doesn't take too long, and you'll have a lot of extras, so you can use it for all various parts of the car, including the interior if you're interested. Hopefully that helped you guys in terms of how to install the Tron kit. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments below. We'll see you later.